911, what are you reporting?
Yeah, my house is getting robbed right now.
The homeowner in this suburb of Seattle is now hiding in his bedroom. It's 2:45 in the morning and the intruders have made a big mistake because the owner has a handgun.
Are you armed?
Yeah, I have a gun.
The 911 operator keeps him on the line for a long 4 minutes. Police are on their way, but nowhere near the house yet.
Okay, is that crashing out here behind you? Is that them?
Yeah, they broke the window out.
And then, when one intruder comes into the bedroom...
Okay, I heard shots. What happened?
I had to shoot him. He came after me. I'm hiding in my closet bedroom.
Did the person that you shot, did he leave, okay? Or is he still on the ground there?
No, he's down. He's here on the ground. He's hurt.
Okay.
I just tried to shoot. I just tried to shoot for the guy. That was it.
I understand. I understand. You're doing great.
The 29-year-old man was dead before medics arrived. And a second burglar downstairs, he ran off.
It was definitely nerve-wracking, but I think at the end of the day, training kind of kicked in.
The homeowner has been cleared. In Los Angeles, Robert Penfold, 9 News.
It was a very big altercation. I'm calling for myself because this was not good.
That is the voice of Joshua Anderson calling 911 right after he shot two men underneath the Jensen Beach Causeway. The sheriff today said that the man did so in self-defense. News Channel 5's Katie Johnson's live now from the scene of the shooting with details on why the alleged gunman won't be charged. Katie?
Well, we're just now getting a chance to listen to that 911 call from last night. The sheriff's office just releasing it late this afternoon. And right behind me, you can still see remnants of the crime scene investigation right here underneath the Jensen Beach Causeway. According to the sheriff, the stand your ground law applies to this case. Sheriff Snyder tells us Joshua Anderson saw a fight break out among some of the homeless who were hanging out underneath the bridge. Authorities identified them as Zachary Sly and Brett Jowers. Witnesses say Jowers threw Sly's girlfriend to the ground, and that's when Anderson stepped in to help. Authorities say the two men ganged up on Anderson, who then told them he had a gun and to back off. But they didn't back off, according to the sheriff, and that's when Anderson shot them both in the stomach.
The other two men were well bigger than me, and they were hitting a pregnant woman. I tried to stop them, and they tried to come on me.
Now, the sheriff couldn't specify what Anderson's disability is. He just says he couldn't fight back against the two men. As of right now, he won't face any charges, but those two men who are currently in the hospital, they could be charged. Live in Jensen Beach, Katie Johnson, WPTV.
Homeowner opens fire, killing two intruders. Tonight, we know the names of the suspects. This is News 6 at 6, getting results. I'm Matt Austin.
And I'm Lisa Bell. We have been following this story since it broke yesterday afternoon. Brevard County deputies say the men broke into a home along West Court, just north of Titusville. News 6's James Sparvero has the 911 calls and the details.
And you don't know which way he went, just in all the craziness, you're not sure?
Breathing heavy on the line with 911, Brevard Sheriff's deputies say is the victim of Thursday afternoon's armed home invasion on West Court. At this house on the cul-de-sac, deputies say the man living here shoots and kills two intruders.
I just killed somebody that broke in my house. You want my mom at gunpoint? He's bleeding, not you, right?
Yes, no, me and my mom are fine, thank God. Just in tonight, deputies say the man and his mother knew one of the robbers. One of them was allegedly 20-year-old Alvin Smalls from Titusville. The 911 caller telling the operator his body was in a bedroom. As for 18-year-old Amir Lynn from Mims,
no, y'all need to tell me what's going on.
His mother at the scene yesterday, too close to where deputies say he collapsed to his death in the street. She had to be restrained. Multiple neighbors watched as rescuers attempted to save Lynn's life.
All I know is I just heard some pops. I looked out my window and I saw a man lying across the road. They were doing CPR.
Deputies originally reported that Smalls and Lynn were wearing masks. Tonight they clarify that at least one mask was recovered at the crime scene. A neighbor tells us the suspects arrived at the house in a black car.
The person that had the vehicle is dead in my bed.
Deputies say the shooting appears justified. The state attorney's office will have the final call on that. In North Brevard County, I'm James Sparvero, getting results, News 6.
St. Petersburg, police say a homeowner shot a home invasion suspect. Investigators say around midnight, a man tried to get into a home near the intersection of 27th Avenue North and 28th Street. Paramedics rushed the suspect to the hospital. Stay tuned to News Channel 8 and our News Channel 8 app for updates
details now
throughout the
about the
morning.
young mother who shot and killed an intruder while she was on the phone with 911. Authorities say she will not face murder charges, but the intruder's alleged accomplice will. ABC's Ryan Owens joins us with the latest on all this. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning to you, Robin. This really is an incredible legal twist if you think about it. The young woman who pulled the trigger is legally in the clear, and a young man who didn't even have a gun when this happened is now charged with murder.
911, what's the emergency? There's a guy at my door. I'm here by myself with my infant baby. This guy is up to no good. Can I please get a dispatcher out here immediately?
This is the young mother who fired the deadly shot.
I walked over and got the 12 gauge, went in the bedroom and got the pistol and put the bottle in his mouth, and then I called 911.
18-year-old Sarah McKinley was home alone, taking care of her 3-month-old son on New Year's Eve. Her husband had just died of cancer on Christmas Day.
Are your doors locked? Yes, I've got 2 guns in my hand. Is it okay to shoot him if he comes in the store? Well, you have to do whatever you can do to protect yourself. I can't tell you that you can do that, but you do what you have to do to protect your baby.
McKinley shot and killed one of the 2 men who was breaking into her home. But this is the man now charged with first-degree murder. It sounds strange, but prosecutors say Dustin Stewart is responsible for the death of his friend and alleged accomplice, Justin Martin.
When the death of somebody occurs during the commission of that felony, we're allowed to file a murder charge, and that's what we've done in this particular case, because Mr. Stewart would be responsible for the death of Justin Martin.
Police believe Stewart and Martin were high on prescription painkillers and may have come to McKinley's door looking for more. What they found was a mother with a killer maternal instinct.
There's nothing more dangerous than a mother with her child.
Police say what she did was justified, and apparently her community agrees. Donations and baby clothes are pouring in for the young woman her neighbors have nicknamed the Make My Day Mom.
It makes you realize that there's good people, you know, and just to hear somebody say that I did the right thing, or to see somebody, you know, send something or a card or, you know, anything like that, you know, it means so much.
McKinley is now getting worldwide attention, and police there in Oklahoma want to make sure she stays safe. They are constantly patrolling her home, and Robin, they actually stopped by twice just while we were interviewing her last night.
I'm sure she appreciates all the support. All right, there,
Phoenix 911. Where is the emergency? Hello, 911.
Hey, please help me. Somebody's trying to get in my house.
What are they doing?
They tried my front door and my side door, and now they're trying to break in my back gate.
Okay, stay on the line with me. I've already got officers started. Do not hang up, okay?
All right, I have a gun in my hand. I'm terrified.
Okay. I've got officers already on the way. I'm going to keep you on the phone until the officers get there, okay? You said that they're trying the back gate now?
I think they're in the back now.
Okay, so first the front
Somebody's
door.
in the back and on my porch.
Someone's on your porch?
Please hurry, please.
Ma'am, they're coming out there as fast as they can. Can you see anybody? I'm not asking you to look, but did you see anyone? Like, are there any open windows?
Somebody's banging on my Arcadia door.
Okay, are you expecting anybody?
No.
Okay.
There's no vehicles out front of my driveway. No, somebody's walking around on my back porch.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to keep you on the phone until the officers get there, okay? Do not hang up. Yeah, I've got a lot of officers coming out there.
It just broke in.
It just broke?
Yeah, they broke my Arcadia door.
Okay, yeah, I've got them coming out there. They're coming out as fast as they can. Have you heard any voices?
No, they're coming in right now, though.
Okay, tell me if you see them. Tell me what they look like, how many of them are, whether they're men, women.
I just saw one.
Just saw one? Okay, did you see a person, or did you see like the shadow of a person?
Person, green hoodie. They're coming in right now, please, please, please.
Yeah, they're coming out as fast as they can. I promise you, they're coming out there as fast as they can. I've got a lot of officers responding. And as everything you're telling me, I'm typing, and the dispatcher is giving it to them immediately. They're getting all this information.
They're breaking out my window.
Are you in your bedroom, or?
I'm in my bathroom.
Okay, yeah, they're coming out as fast as they can. I've got a lot of officers responding. Is there an alley behind your house? You back up to the canal, right? Okay. Yeah, you don't need to answer anything. I'm gonna stand in line with you, okay?
What was that? What was that? What was that? What's up? What did you do?
What happened?
What did you do? You see that you just beat me up and shit there? What you tell me right now for? Oh no. I shot him.
You shot him?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, I've got them. I've got everybody coming out for help. Okay.
Please hurry. Don't get up or I'll shoot your ass again.
Okay, where did you shoot him? Ma'am, where did you shoot him at?
In my house, he's in my bathroom.
No, where in his body? Where in his body did you shoot him?
What?
Where in his body?
He's laying half in my bathroom and half in the hallway. Where in the body?
No, yeah, like, did you hit him?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, do you recognize him? Is he somebody?
No, I don't recognize him.
Okay, so he came into the bathroom where you were?
I'm in the front bathroom.
Okay.
I said don't move.
What is he saying?
He said he thought the house was abandoned. Abandoned house with a car and locked gates and, yeah.
He said, before you knocked, you banged, you tried to get indoors. I heard you out there. Because why should I unlock the door? And you're rattling and beating on everything and trying to climb my fence. I'm not even going to talk to you.
Yeah, there's no need to. The officers give me their few. I've got just about every officer on that part of town is responding out there, okay?
Please get somebody here.
Yeah, they're coming out as fast as they can. Are you hurt at all?
I don't know. My face was bleeding. I'm bleeding from some places. I don't know where else. I don't know. He was beating on me.
He was hitting you?
He was beating on me when he found out I was in there. That's why I dropped the phone and I almost dropped the gun. I ended up shooting.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I've got them all coming out as fast as they can. They're arriving in the area now. Okay.
Yeah.
When you hear them at the door, you're gonna have to.
I'm not gonna walk off the top of the sky.
No. I'm not gonna want you to leave the bathroom. Yeah, I'm gonna have them come to you, but you're gonna need to put the gun down, not near you.
I will.
Okay.
I'm here.
I'm gonna wait till you see the officers before I disconnect, okay? Yeah, I'm showing they are there. They should be coming inside.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Come on back. I put the gun down.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go now. Okay? Okay. All right, bye-bye.
She shot him. She's shooting him. She's shooting him.
Donnie Herman says his wife Melinda is still shaken up this morning, but he's glad she shot the man who broke into their Georgia home and went after his family.
My wife is a hero. She protected her kids. She did what she was supposed to do as a responsible, prepared gun owner.
Yes, sir. We're dispatching the police right now.
Okay. Melinda, I'm on the phone with 911.
She was on the phone with him Friday as he called 911 from work. Authorities released the tapes Tuesday.
Is he in the house, Melinda? Are you sure? Melinda, if he opens that door, you shoot him, you understand?
Police say 32-year-old Paul Slater probably thought no one was home and used a crowbar to break into the house. They say he went after one of the 9-year-old twins as they ran upstairs and then broke through a locked bedroom and a locked bathroom before finding the attic where the kids and their mother were hiding.
All right, you stay in the attic, all right? He's in the bedroom? Okay, shh, relax. Just remember everything that I showed you, everything that I taught you, all right?
She's armed with a .38 revolver, drops the phone with her husband, and starts firing.
She's shooting him. She's shooting him.
Okay.
Shoot him again. Shoot him.
Slater was shot 5 times in the face and neck, but managed to stumble out and drive away before crashing his SUV up the road and spilling onto a neighbor's yard. Last year, he served 6 months in jail for battery and has at least 6 other arrests on his record.
The kids are at your neighbor's house.
Okay.
And his wife's okay?
The wife's okay.
Yes, sir. Your wife is okay.
This morning, Slater is clinging to life at an Atlanta hospital, unable to breathe on his own, accused of burglary and unlawful entry. Donnie Harmon says his family doesn't apologize.
Her life is saved, and our kids' lives are saved. And that's all I'd like to say.
A homeowner pulls a gun on a man who walked into his yard uninvited, and a home surveillance camera caught it all on video.
Cherish Lombard is here with that video and to walk us through what happened. Cherish?
And the video is very clear. So as it starts, you can clearly see the man in the red shirt. He walks up, he stands at the gate for a few seconds, then opens it, and then proceeds on to the couple's gate, or onto their deck. I want to give you a closer look now. The stranger walks up to the home, opens the storm door, then appears to be searching for something in his pockets that he can use to get inside the home. He's able to open the door because it was unlocked, but to his surprise, he's met by the homeowner and his gun. You can definitely see his surprise as he runs back outside. And this all happened in McCalla, just outside Birmingham. Police did eventually catch up with the suspect, and they took him into custody. The homeowners say they typically leave the door unlocked when they are at home, but you have to wonder if that will change after this. Cherish Lombard,
just about 2:40 a.m., the homeowner in the house here heard some noise downstairs, heard glass breaking, and that woke him up. He immediately called 911 to advise that he believed that there was somebody inside of his home. A short time later, while on the phone with the 911 operator, he had reported that he had heard somebody coming up towards his room, and then the next thing that was heard was shots were fired. The homeowner had shot and ultimately killed the suspect who was inside of his home. In the beginning, we believed that there was possibly another suspect outstanding. When deputies arrived, they began a canine track, and that canine track didn't lead to any other suspects. So it's unknown if the suspect was by himself or if there was anybody else there with him. And that's something that major crimes detectives who are just now arriving on scene will be working to try to find out this morning. The homeowner is being very cooperative and working with police and giving his side of events so we can try to piece together exactly what happened leading up to this incident.